Hi, this is Erica Kimball, your Derm with the latest segment of Beauty Lab. Today I'm here with Jamie Lee Metz, who is the owner of Skin Fitness and Dermaplane Diva here in Las Vegas. Jamie has actually been listed as the top 100 women of Las Vegas for My Vegas magazine in 2016, which is quite an honor.
Yes, thank you so much. It was exciting to hear.
So there are a lot of factors that go into choosing the top 100 women of Las Vegas, and one of them is just being entrepreneurial or having community involvement, volunteerism. What is it that brought you on that top 100 list, Jamie?
You know, I think it's being innovative, honestly. Innovative and entrepreneurial by starting Skin Fitness 15 years ago. We've got treatments that are unique to us, as well as dermaplaning, which is has been around for many, many years, in fact, but it's not known by its actual term, dermaplane.
And dermaplaning seems to be a hot new, like in vogue procedure that's happening right now. What do you think has brought it more to the forefront recently?
You know, I'm just a huge fan of it. I always say if I could choose something from A to Z and I had to choose one thing, it would be dermaplaning. But it's not known by most people. Most people either have never heard of it or, or what they've heard they're a little nervous about. But it's a wonderful treatment. It's like the new microdermabrasion.
So exactly what is the procedure? Can you explain it a little bit to us?
Yes, essentially dermaplaning is a cosmetic exfoliation of the skin, as well as it removes all the vellus hair. And we do it in such a way that is really comfortable. In fact, most women, their skin looks better after I take their makeup off and do the treatment than it did when I started. So it's a lot of fun. And it's instant gratification for me and them.
So you get some exfoliation, you get the skin to be smoothed out. That vellus hair is just meaning it's like that fine, soft baby hair. So not necessarily, the thick hair, but that thin, soft.
Yeah, I tell people it's like this. It's like the old TV versus HD TV. So it's kind of a cool effect. And when we get rid of that ashy peach fuzz that sits on the skin of most women, in particular women as they age, so it's associated with age, what we find is that you've got this beautiful, radiant, glowing skin beneath. And then we treat it with serums and products and we make it look even better. So, and it's more efficacious that way too, because we can actually penetrate the skin now.
And what about, every woman is going to ask this. They're going to ask if you do that on their skin and take away the hair, is it going to grow in thicker and faster?
It is a myth. It's an old wives' tale and it's a myth. And so geishas have been doing this for centuries. It's one of the ways that they kept their skin so beautiful in porcelain and their makeup to sit down so beautifully. It was thought Cleopatra did it, Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, but it was considered a little taboo, so it wasn't widely known. But what happens is vellus hair on women is vellus hair. It grows really slow. And it takes usually 4 to 6 weeks, but people that are on stage that perform, usually they'll do it every 2 to 3 weeks because they don't want any kind of halo. They want their makeup to look beautiful and they want their products, especially wearing heavy makeups, to really be effective when they put them on.
And who would be the best candidates for this? Can anyone do this? Or are there some people who we would recommend have to avoid it?
What's great about it is really anyone can do it.
And then what would your tips be for after having the dermaplaning? And what do you tell your clients they should be using on their skin?
Coming out of the gate, what I like to do is I want them to come away with a beautiful result. So I want their skin to look better than when they arrived here. So not only look at the type of skin, but look at the condition. And we have to treat your type first, your condition second.
So we've got master esthetician here, Jamie Lee Metz, with 25 plus years experience. Where can we find Dermaplaning Diva online, social media, if anyone is looking for it?
Well, dermaplanediva.com. You can go, you can go to skinfitnesslv.com. We're sort of cross-pollinated. And so it's a great way. If you have other questions, you can reach out to us directly. But most of the questions that people have typically are answered there on the website. So it makes it very easy. You can even book online. And we have specials for new clients.
That sounds great. So if you're looking for someone to do your first dermaplaning treatment, I wouldn't go to anyone who doesn't know what they're doing. Of course, you want to go to an
So we have
expert.
just finished dermaplaning on our client with Jamie Lee Metz, and I want you to pan in, AJ, on what we've received off the skin here. It's a little like peach fuzz, almost like cotton or like something you would find off like a woolly sort of mammal. But all of that was taken off and the skin is nice and smooth. There was some post-procedure chemicals applied to make it like glow and shiny. You can definitely see a difference from before and after. Jamie, I do have a few other questions for you.
Yes.
For the people out there who are wondering about, well, why can't I just do this at home on my own with my big razor?
Well, I'd be honest with you. I mean, I can cut my own hair. It's not going to look very good. It's not going to look like this. It's not going to look like yours or yours. So at the end of the day, what I can do to someone else and what they can do or what I can have one of my staff do to me is completely different.
I actually have a funny story about that. Since I'm in dermatology, I like to try a lot of things on myself. And I decided to use my own big razor at home. Unfortunately, after my little experiment, I had a fourth of my eyebrow missing on both sides. So that is one great reason that you should not try it on your own and maybe come to someone who actually knows what they're doing.
So you've heard it here. We've got Jamie Lee Metz of Skin Fitness Las Vegas and Dermaplane Diva, and she's actually an expert. So if you're gonna do it and you want your skin to be smooth and glowing like you see here, then I would come to an expert and not try it at home like I did. All right, thank you, Jamie, and thank you, Stacey.
It was my pleasure.